Hey, living well now. How you doing out there? My name is Andy Lehman, and I am coming to you from Surprise, Arizona tonight. I am one of somewhat of the Living Well Now leaders. I assist in the background in a lot of ways, but I also love to just be out in front too, talking about health and wellness. So tonight we're going to talk about longevity and what I recently learned from a pair of 80-year-olds. Okay, now to say that I've just learned something new from 80-year-olds would not be true because I'm always learning and listening to people that are older than I am to try to gain some knowledge from them, okay? So here's what I want you to do. If you guys will go ahead and comment in the comments and just say where you're joining me from. If you're in the town over in El Mirage or Peoria, say hello. If you're across the states or you're across the world, just let me know where you're joining from. And if you're watching this on replay, if you want to go ahead and put hashtag replay in the comments, that'd be awesome. Good to see you, Alexis. How you doing? So I am also a member of the EO Bros representing here tonight. So if you are unfamiliar with the EO Bros, we are just a group of guys that are excited about what Young Living has to offer us as far as health and wellness is concerned. So I'm just part of the leadership team, and we just want more and more guys to kind of catch the vision about health and wellness and what it means to us, right? Because let's be honest here, without our health, really, what are we? Really, what are we? I mean, we are nothing without our health, so we have to have it every single day, right? Got to wake up, got to be pumped, got to have energy for the new day. So let's get started here. I'm going to start off by telling you a little bit about my story. So flashback about 13 years ago, my mom put oils in our stockings at Christmas. She put in 4 oils, lavender, thieves, peppermint. I was just joking. It's just 3, those 3. Those 3, and they sat in our medicine cabinet. My wife put them there for a while, and then eventually, we were both school teachers at the time. She started to need a little extra support for her immune system, and so she was eventually encouraged by my mom to go ahead and start using some thieves oil. So thieves is an amazing blend, and she would put it on her glands here, and things would be feeling good. How you doing, Courtney? Thanks for joining me. Anyway, she started feeling better the next day when she'd wake up, and that was an awesome thing. So she said, hey, there must be something to this oil. Must be something to these oils. And so from there, she just continued to use it time after time when she would start to feel a little bit below the wellness line. And wouldn't you know it, turned out that these oils were awesome. And so she decided to start sharing. And they started kind of casually sharing. And that happened for about 5 years. And then it was 2012 at the Young Living Grand Convention that things kind of shifted. Up until that point, Young Living was very product focused. And they still are very, very product focused. But there was also this kind of switch into like you could potentially grow an income stream through a Young Living business. And I read a book called The 4-Year Career that Andrea read as well, my wife, and a handful of other folks did too. And we said, hey, tell me more about this. Like, I want to learn and understand this. The 4-Year Career is just an amazing book. If you've not read it yet, go ahead and comment in the comments. Say, have not read it yet. And the key word is yet, because you do want to read the book, okay? It's worth a read. So anyway, we started our journey there into this business, and now here we are 7 years later, loving this business, loving all that it offers us. It offers us time freedom. And some of you guys are probably new to the idea of time freedom, but it's this idea that you get to wake up and create your own life, create your own schedule. There's no boss, nobody there to tell you what to do. You are a creator of your own reality, and it's fantastic. Nothing against a job. I worked jobs up until I came home from teaching in 2014, and have been self-employed since. But I love this gig. I love this life. In fact, I'm going to shut business down for 2 weeks coming up here because I want to, because I can, and that feels good. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get going. Let's talk about these 80-year-olds. Let's hear the story. So any basketball fans out there? If you are, just go ahead and in the comments just write basketball fan. So I was watching some college basketball the other night. Dick Vitale was on, I think it was the University of Michigan's basketball game was being aired, and Dick Vitale was doing the announcing. So if you're not familiar with Dick Vitale, just Google him and look up a YouTube video of him. But you'll quickly learn why this guy is super inspiring. He has been announcing for, I don't know, a long time. And I saw him on there. I was thinking, what is the deal with this guy? Like, he is full of energy. I know what the deal is with him, but I wanted to learn more about him. Like, I wanted to understand how old is he and what is he doing? Because I have just had this fascination for men that are older than me and that are more fit than I am and just like living life to the fullest. And nothing against women doing the same thing. If you're a woman out there and you are, living your best life, you're going after it, that's awesome. And you want to learn from women, right? Just like you could also learn from men. But I just wanted to know, like, how old is Dick Vitale? So I looked it up. He's 80 years old. He turned 80 in June, and he's just living his best life. He's still announcing on ESPN, which is amazing. So I Googled him, and an article popped up about he and a guy named Lee Corso. And Lee Corso is a part of the ESPN Game Day on Saturdays, but of college football. And this guy is 83 years old. And this article was Sports Illustrated back in June. And they were just asking, what are some of the keys to your longevity? So how are you guys still so young or still so fresh? And go Hoosiers. How you doing, Tara? Thanks for joining us. And anyway, so yeah, I know you're a Hoosiers fan, so that doesn't work out, Courtney. I know Michigan, you don't really care to hear about Michigan. But Lee Corso and Dick Vitale shared some of their secrets. So I'm going to share with you because they're not secrets. They're out there. It's in public reading, right? So people know about it. But here's what they said. They take care of themselves. Lee Corso takes one nap every day for 1 hour, okay? And I'm a huge fan of naps. Some of you guys know that, but I take naps every single day that I can, usually a 25-minute power nap. But so cool that he's doing that 1 hour a day. And then after that, he works out for 2 hours a day at the age of 83. Impressive, right? Except Sundays, he doesn't work out on Sundays. And neither do I. I might go for a walk, but I don't do any working out on Sundays typically. Dick Vitale, he does not drink or smoke, and he works out every day. He's a big fan of tennis, and he says he eats intelligently. So that's good news, right? You got to eat intelligently. And then I talked about this last week about mindset. He was also talking about they're both talking about how they work on their mind. They're constantly setting goals. They're never done learning. That's always a huge part of what they're about. And then, those were the things. Those were kind of the big takeaways. So feel free to check out that article if you want to. Just Google Dick Vitale or Lee Corso, Sports Illustrated, and it'll pop right up. So that's cool. All right. So others that have inspired me, well, I've got personal friends that are in their 40s and 50s that inspire me. I have two grandmas that inspire me that are in their 80s and 91 now. My one grandma's 91. The other one just turned 87. So anyway, just super proud. Hey, Grandma, there you are right now. My grandma's on here. This is amazing. Grandma Plunkett, Barbara Plunkett in Eaton, Ohio. Grandma is 87 as of like 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, and she inspires me. And Grandma, you know that you inspire me, and Grandma Lehman inspires me. Just living their best lives. And part of what makes them come alive is just the opportunity to be in community with other people. I know that. So if you're not a part of some sort of a community, make that a priority in your life. It's super, super important, okay? It is actually the difference between life and death. And I mean that very seriously. Like depression is super, has a lot to do with your activity with other folks and other people. So get other people in your life, okay? All right, so anyway, I also heard Magic Johnson speak last year, and he works out 2 hours a day at the age of 60. So these are people that inspire me, and I just love hearing their stories because it makes me want to be better and get stronger. So I've spent a lot of time in the last 5 to 7 years learning from people that know more than I do about health and wellness. And what I've come away with is a few things. Water is a really, really important part of the equation, okay? I've got my water right here with my YoBro sticker on it. Water is so important. You got to start your day with water. Constantly drinking your water. Stay hydrated, okay? You want to eat fruits and vegetables consistently, and you want to make sure that your focus is on whole foods in general, okay? Healthy carbohydrates, proteins, all that stuff, okay? So now I'm going to dig in here for just a few more minutes. And tell me, put in the comments, what's one healthy thing that you're doing currently? Is it food that you're eating? Is it water that you're drinking? What's one thing that you are doing? Just put that in the comments. That's is helping your health. It's benefiting you. Could be working out. Okay. So let's talk about 4 products tonight that I love from Young Living. Before these supplements and these oils, there's only one oil actually. Before I talk about them, remember, These are supplements. These are not your main source of health, okay? Your main source of health is the food and the water, okay? Hands down. These come after that. So I just want to remind you of that. If you want health and wellness, you got to start with your food and your water, okay? All right, so let's start here. Sulfurzyme. Sulfurzyme. If you are a current consumer of sulfurzyme, go ahead and say me. I wanted to show you that there, okay? And this sulfurzyme is awesome. So I'm going to tell you just a few benefits of it, and I'll move on to the next one. Our bodies need sulfur. They need nutritional sulfur, okay? It aids in detoxification, which our bodies need. It supports our hair and our nail growth. And I know men appreciate their hair. I know women appreciate their nails. I know there are also women that appreciate their hair, and there are men that appreciate their nails, okay? So anyway, and it also supports your skin, okay? So 3 great benefits there. It also supports recovery time and acute inflammation associated with exercise and overall joint health. I cannot stress how awesome this supplement is. I love this one. I won't really go a day without it, except for Sundays. I take those days off. But I love sulfurzyme. So if you'll do me a favor, in the comments, go ahead and put an S, lowercase or uppercase, doesn't matter, if you think sulfurzyme would benefit your body. And chances are the answer is yes, okay? All right, moving on to nitro. Ningxia Nitro. Any nitro fans out there? If you are, give me some hearts if you're a big nitro fan. And nitro, Ningxia Nitro. Let me tell you when I take this Ningxia Nitro. I take a Ningxia Nitro on the days that I don't take naps. And I told you earlier I take naps pretty much every day because I have time freedom. I get to create my schedule. I can take naps when I want to. But I usually take Ningxia Nitros on the days when I can't nap. So I've got a day coming up here in 3 days, actually 2 days, heading to Las Vegas for a big event where I'll see some of the rest of you guys. And I need a Ningxia Nitro because I'll be driving in the afternoon. No time for a power nap that day. I got to stay focused on the road, so I will be taking my Nitro. My wife loves to take it in the mornings before she goes and works out, and others like it at other times. But Nitro, it kind of gives you this like level energy. It's just a level energy. It's not like the high and then the crash. It's just like you're coasting, just on fire. So I love my Ningxia Nitro. If you do me a favor, in the comments, go ahead and write an N if you could use some Nitro in your life, all right? It's super great for mental and cognitive fitness, enhances your physical performance, endurance, and boosts your energy, all right? All right, then let's move it on. Let's move it on here to multigreens, 2 more products to talk about, and then we'll finish it up. Courtney, good for you, working out 5 days a week. That is awesome, super, super awesome. You feel amazing, don't you? I know you do. Multigreens. And by the way, guys, working out, if you're not working out, it doesn't have to be a lot. Just get out there and just walk. Walking is something, okay? Or do some air squats, do some push-ups, some of that stuff. Okay, multigreens. Multigreens are here. And multigreens, if you'll do me a favor, type greens if you could use some multigreens, okay? And here are just a few benefits of multigreens. I won't go into too much, but they do boost energy. We know that only 1 in 10 people in America gets their daily dose of greens, of vegetables, okay? So pretty much everybody can use it. Talked to a chiropractor not too long ago who said you cannot go wrong by taking too many greens. So that's safe. That's encouraging to hear. So take some multigreens. I take 2 a day. Love them. They are super good for circulation, gut health, immunity, and digestion, okay? All those things. We need all of those things, right? And has different things in it like alfalfa sprouts, barley grass, bee pollen, spirulina, and awesome stuff, okay? So that's that one. And let's finish it off with an oil, and then we will call it a night. Appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. The last one is energy oil, right there. Energy oil, that's how it's spelled. If you'll do me a favor, go ahead and put in the comments go, the word go, if you could use some energy oil. And energy oil is just what it sounds like. It gives you that boost, okay? It gives you that energy that you need to get the day started right. Oh, so good, so good. It's kind of interesting because when you first smell it, sometimes people are a little bit kind of unsure about it, maybe turned off a little bit by what's called juniper. Juniper is kind of a strong oil by itself, but it has a combination of rosemary, juniper, lemongrass, nutmeg, balsam fir, clove, and black pepper essential oils. So some really good oils in there, and just helps kind of invigorate your system. I put it on my wrists before a workout, and then just put it right here on my neck, out the door to the gym, and I load it up and I'm ready to rock. So it's super awesome. So again, put go in the comments if you could use a little bit of energy oil for the little go that you need to get your day going, okay? All right, so that's it. I appreciate you guys for your attention. But before I go, I do want to say if you are new here, thanks for joining us. And I encourage you to reach out to anyone that you know that is a Young Living member. If it's me, reach out to me. If it's somebody else you know, just reach out to them. If you'd like to get going with Young Living, if you haven't started, and if you need some help, you don't have anybody that's connected you here, you can go ahead and put #ready in the comments, okay? #ready in the comments, and then we'll be sure to reach out to you to help you get started with Young Living. There are 4 different ways to get started. Actually, I think really 5, but 4 main ways to get started, and it is awesome. You will not regret getting started with Young Living. It's a lifestyle. It's a great company, been around for 25 years, and we love it, love everything about it. And you know, you can share the products if you want to with others, but there's no obligation to do that. Most people just use the products because they love them. And that's really what happened with us. We loved the products from the get-go, and it was kind of natural to share them with others. So that's what we do now. So it's awesome. Anyway, thanks again for joining us, and we will see you on another live video here on the Living Well Now page before too long. Appreciate you guys. Take care.